Oh, yeah. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? You're back with your boy, Muzzy McGee. We're back for another live stream session. Coffee. Delicious. For those of you who have not joined the channel before, I go by the name Muzzy McGee. And this is what I do for, I guess, my part-time. So I work on building and getting better at guitar. And I ask you to join me on my musical journey of getting better. So for those of you who've never joined the channel before, thank you for joining me today. For those of you who are just joining the channel today, thank you again as well for that. For those of you who can just stop by today, thank you for stopping by. For those of you who can't stop by but check out the replay of the videos, I will say thank you for watching the replay of all these videos. I go by the name Muzzy McGee, and this channel is about 4 things. For those of you who are confused and have never joined the channel before, the 4 things involve, or the first 2 things that the 4 things are about, the first 2 things involve the live stream, and the live stream is about 2 things, or the live stream is broken down into 2 parts. Those 2 parts include the practice session and the improvisational section. The practice session is where I practice, you practice, we practice together, and we give each other different suggestions on what we can do to get better as a collective. What does that mean? It means I suggest to you different influencers, you suggest to me different influencers. We work on different songs and different things of that nature to get better from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. We do that by starting off with warm-ups, chords, scales, scale studies, picking patterns, strumming patterns like sweep picking, alternate picking, chicken picking, economy picking. We work on cover songs as well as chord progressions and licks of the week that help us get from the intermediate to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing. And we use those skills immediately, and we use them right in the improvisational section, at which point during the live stream, you will get to judge me on how I'm doing on my improvisational music. If I'm getting better, if I'm doing worse, if I can do a little better, you can suggest different influencers that can help me get better. And it's my hope that you will be able to create your own, or you'll feel comfortable enough creating your own solos and backing solos that you do against the backing tracks that I have in the playlist section of my account, to where you can share those videos on YouTube and send them to me so we can watch them and talk about how you attack the fretboard, how I attack the fretboard using the same pieces, and what we can do to get better as a collective. Both of those things are in service to the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me using my understanding of guitar and my playing of the guitar and my musicality and my understanding of music theory with the guitar to create the best music I possibly can in Logic Pro X. Logic Pro X is my digital audio workstation of choice. I can use Reason and Pro Tools and Cubase. I've used those other ones, but this is the one that I have available to me right now, and it's the one that is my favorite. So I'll be creating music. 100% of the music I will be creating, I will be singing and songwriting on. I will be writing my own guitar riffs too. I will be doing my own solos to it. I will be creating the best music I possibly can for me, myself, and I, that I will be sharing to the world, and you can judge that for what it is when the content comes out. 100% of the music I'll be creating will be for me. The other 90% of the music will be the stuff I create for myself personally, and the other 10% will be split, well, 5 to 10% give and take in a given month, will be split into 2 parts, where half will be divided into the music I'm creating for other people, and the other half will be divided into the music I'm creating for independent filmmakers who are working on short films in the area. So that gives me a little bit more dexterity, like mental dexterity, to use to create what they call music scores, which is just a different way of writing music for film. It's a different way of mixing and mastering, because there's certain ways you have to do it for film, because if you're watching it, anyway, that's what I'm doing. And so the 4th thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go sort of situation. So if that sounds good to you, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share this with your friends. Tell them what I'm trying to do here. And if you want to get involved and get better at guitar, join me every single day. The second thing is what I have to ask people to do. I sort of have to panhandle for money to make sure that this channel can get to net zero. Because I'm not with the Amazon, the YouTube partnership program, and I'm not with the Amazon affiliate program at the moment, I ask people to check out my Coffee account. My Coffee account is where you can donate a minimum of €1 to my account if you'd like to, and that helps me save the money that I need in case something should break here, because I'm not receiving revenue from other channels at this moment in time. But I ask people to do that if you can. If you can't, there's another way you can help out financially with the channel if you'd like to try to do that, which is checking out my cryptocurrency referral links that I have available in the description of every single video, at least since December. So with that being said, if you want to check those things out, you can. These cryptocurrency accounts, these referral links are links to centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms on which I have been trading for over half a decade. For those of you who wish to, give me 1 second here. I got a phone call. Family. Hey girl, I'm live streaming. I got to call you back. Love you. Bye. Yeah, so I always say this, and I'll continue to say this until the day I die. If your family calls, no matter what you're doing, you always pick up. That's very important to me. I will tell anybody to do that. So with that being said, yeah. Where was I? Oh, so yeah, my cryptocurrency referral links. If you want to check out those cryptocurrency referral links, you can. It's helpful to the channel because when you sign up, the companies will offer you perks and benefits if you spend $50 or more on their websites. Now, the perks and benefits they offer you, they will in turn offer to me as I'm referring clients, and therefore this channel, as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform. So for those of you who are interested in getting involved in cryptocurrency, check it out. Again, I'm not, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial analyst, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. I trade cryptocurrency, and I spend 20 to $50 in cryptocurrency every single month. That's me personally. My budget can allow for more, but that's all I choose to spend, okay? For those of you who want to check it out, I would recommend trying any of these platforms if you want to try it, okay? Again, I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money. Do your own research and check it out for yourself. And then the last thing I ask people to do is to, if you can, well, really the easiest way to help me out with all of these channels is to help me by growing my other platforms, because subscribing to me and following me on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok or Twitch inevitably will help me grow my YouTube platform, and helping me grow my YouTube platform will inevitably help me grow those other accounts. Ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get started here today. Thank you for joining me on this beautiful Sunday. I'm hoping that you guys got some good rest, you enjoyed your weekend, and that you were able to have some fun here and there. And yeah, let's get started here today, guys. We're going to start with the warm-ups as we always do. So today we're doing the, I should be honest, we're doing the diminished and augmented chords today. And tomorrow we're going to start the week off with the tough ones, the ones that are very hard for me, the chords that are the 7th and minor 7th chords. So let's get right to that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start off with 70 beats per minute. And start off 70 beats per minute. We're going to try to keep working on this exercise until we get it right. You know, yesterday I didn't do very well on it, but I still did top 10 level status of what I'm doing. But that's not saying much. It's just the consistency. We have to be honest with ourselves about the consistency, which is why I like doing these live streams, because it helps me get live feedback from people who aren't me, so they can see things and techniques that I am, or the way that I'm playing, or hear the way that I'm playing, that allows me to look at it from outside of my body, because you are not inside my body. Yeah, I'll keep that phrase. Let's go. Let's do this exercise. Start at 70 beats per minute. Let's get it going. Let's see if we can go better. So consistency today, better today than we did yesterday. So let's go. If I can grip this pick correctly. Top 5 for sure. It needs a little work. I had a little brain fart here when it came to using my ring finger, my middle finger, and my pinky finger. I don't know why. I got stuck right here, and I had it in my head to move the finger, and it just didn't work. Because, you know, it also requires you to use your big, juicy, smart, beefy brains. You got to use your brains to get it, okay? Juicy brain. We're at 100 beats per minute. I'm going to turn up the volume on this. We're going to work on the John Petrucci style, Bite of the Mosquito style exercise. We're still working on connecting and making that slide happen more smoothly. So let's see if we can get it going. cleanest one I've ever done, but I gotta be honest, it felt like when I was switching over, when I was sliding up and sliding back down, it felt like it was a little rushed. So I gotta check that out again, which is why I like doing these on a live stream, so I can get real advice, real feedback in real time. We're gonna do the alternate spider picking pattern from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. I need to run through that exercise a few more times a little bit later because I'm struggling with getting it correctly. We're going to do the alternate tapping, chromatic tapping, from the 1st to the 16th fret at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Before I start noodling around aimlessly on the guitar, which I've said before has its own purpose, to make and create music, also just to have fun with it, we're going to start working on the other exercise. We're going to work on Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise. I recommend watching his channel and subscribing to his channel. He's a great teacher. He's funny. I should let you know, just like me, we both curse on our channel. Our cursing is not directed at anybody, but that is how we talk. If that is an actual obstacle to you watching the channel, I should recommend for you that this might, present to you that this might not be the best channel for you. I do curse. I try not to, but I do say things like shit and fuck, and I really don't care as long as it doesn't offend anybody in the sense that, like, it doesn't bother you. I'm not directing it at you, but I do talk like that. It does come out every once in a while. I just want people to know that so they're not offended or angry. And the second thing I ask people to do is if you have any questions, that's a really important one. If you have any questions about anything, just understand you can post them in the chat section, but because I have to toggle between 2 or 3 different tabs, because I don't have 2 or 3 different screens, it's hard for me to get to all the questions. So I just refrain from answering questions. I'll say, what up? You know, I might see 1 or 2 things that are funny to me, and I'll make a mention of it. But questions, please save those to the end. We can get into those at the very end. That way we can actually have a discussion about it that's productive and won't put too much stop into what we're doing. So we're at 80 beats per minute. We're working on Brandon Dion's sweep picking exercise. We're going to do it at 80 beats per minute, followed by 90, and then 100 beats per minute. And then we're going to switch to sweep picking exercise number 2, numero doso. So let's get right to it, guys. Sounds good. And again, the object of doing this every single time is to get better, to clean it up. It's obviously not going to be 100% clean every time we do it, but we want to clean it up and have consistency in playing it as cleanly as possible every single time. At 80, it sounded good. Let's try it at 90 and then 100 beats per minute. Let's go. That sounded good. Sounded great. We'll try it at 100. See if we can keep that consistency up at 100 beats per minute. Just because it's good at 90 doesn't mean it's going to be good at 100. And just because it's good at 100 doesn't mean it's going to be good at 80. Okay? But playing them at the slower tempos and getting them right at the slower tempos is more important than getting them right at the faster tempos, because you have to move up incrementally, especially with sweep picking. Let's go. 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Had a few problems here and there, but fewer problems than I did yesterday, which is good. Consistency, good. Good. Consistency, good. Yeah, I'm a weird guy. I don't know what to tell you. We're at 180 beats per minute. We're going to do sweep picking exercise number 2. For those of you who've been following along, you know what it is. For those of you who've not been following along, you will see what it is. I will be posting something about that over the next couple weeks, because it's important that I start posting shorts on some of the exercises that we do that have tabs to them. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to do it. Fuck that. You know what? I'm going to do that this week. I'm going to do 2 or 3 of them this week, so at least you'll have a couple of them up there. Yeah, because I'm going to start that 100-day sprint thing this week. I think I'm going to start it tomorrow. I've finished a couple things here and there, and it's really important that I get it done. So, yeah. Sweep picking exercise number 2. Follow along with me if you've been following along, and if you can't, judge. Sit on your throne of judgment and judge. 90 beats per minute. Hey, let's go. Same exercise. 100 beats per minute. Sounded pretty consistent at 90 and 80, which is good. Sounded, I don't know if it was 100% the best, but it was definitely up there. So let's keep working at 100 beats per minute, okay? For those of you who have been watching this stream for a while, if you have any different opinions, please note them in the chat section so I can look at them later and not feel like I'm in a box judging myself and I'm either being too critical or too nice. I don't know why maybe it's just a thing that humans do. Yeah. 100 beats per minute, ladies and gentlemen, let's go. All right, now that we finished up that exercise, we're going to get right into the chord or the scales, okay? The scales that we've been doing this week and we're going to do next week and also the week after that is the D major scale followed by the D sharp E flat major scale. We're doing those at 105 beats per minute. 106, I don't know why I went to 106. No, this is going crazy. Right, 105 beats per minute. At which point we will do the minor pentatonic equivalents, doing the D minor pentatonic scale followed by the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute, taking the tempo Dionanda, Dion, 5 beats per minute. And my Australian accent is terrible. Yeah, let's get it going, guys. Let's go, okay? We're going to start in first position after I get some coffee, obviously. D major scale, first position. Let's go. There we go. Second position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Second position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Just a second. Third position, my bad. Fourth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And sixth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position of the octave position, the D major scale, 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do, well, for the major scales anyway, we're going to do the D sharp E flat major scales in positions 1 through 8, starting with first position. Let's go. Second position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D sharp E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. position, D major scale, D sharp, E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D major scale, 105 beats per minute. D sharp, E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Sixth position, D sharp, E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Seventh position, D major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the eighth position, or the octave position, of the D sharp, E flat major scale at 105 beats per minute. Let's go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into the minor pentatonic scales. This is, again, we've got about 25, 30 more minutes of the least fun stuff that we have to do today, guys, because that is what it is. Practice sessions suck, which is why we do them as a collective, because practicing together is way more fun. Ooh, good coffee. Wow. We're going to start with the D minor pentatonic scale in first position, if I can remember which one that is. Yep. There we go. Second position, D minor pentatonic scale. I got to toggle back to this main screen because if I don't, it will shut off on me. Second position, D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale at 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fourth position, D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. Fifth position, D minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the sixth position, or the octave position, the D minor. I'm sorry. Yep, sixth position, the octave position, the D minor pentatonic scale, 90 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get right into the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale, starting in first position, if I can remember it. Third position, D minor pentatonic scale, D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. Third position, D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. I'm sweating like a pig over here, guys. It's a hot box in my room. Let's go right into the fourth position of the D sharp E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. position, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And finally, the sixth position, or the octave position, the D minor pentatonic, D sharp, E flat minor pentatonic scale at 100 beats per minute. Let's go. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we get to play the fun game. We get to play the fun game called Find the Note, and then get right onto the chord study, which is going to suck because practicing is just terrible. We can make it more fun, and we're trying to make it more fun. So, by we, I mean I. Me, myself, and I am trying to make it more fun. And I'm trying. I'm doing my best. You know. In any case, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm working on that one too. That one's not a really hard one to learn, but I just started looking at it like 20 minutes ago. We'll do that later. Let's get right into these scales before I start noodling around aimlessly on my guitar and us not getting these things done. We finished the scales, my bad. We're going right into the find the note. We're going to find the note. The D note is what we're finding. That's the same note we're going to do this coming week and the week after that, because we're doing the scales for that long and it just makes sense to do whatever it is that we're doing that week scale-wise to find the same note. So we're starting with the D. We're doing all the natural notes. We're starting with the D, obviously. So on the bottom E string, we're at frets 10 and 22. Okay, if you add 12 to any number that comes below the 12th fret, you find its octave position. So you add 12 to 10, you find the octave D. Same thing applies on the high E note. It's on 10 and 22. Then we go to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string, and we go to the A note. We know that A starts, the D note on the A string starts on 5. You add 12 to 5, you get 17. So you're at frets 5 and 17. See how simple that is? It's basic math, little math, you know what I'm talking about? Now we're going back to the E string, both E strings actually, starting with the low E string, where we're going to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. Then we're going to 10 and 22 on the top E string. Again, same notes, same position, same string, or bottom string, high string, but the positioning is identical. Then when we go to the B string, we know that it's on 3, and if you add 12 to 3, you get 15. So you got, there you go, that's where you find the D. Add 12 to the 3, and this works for any note. Then we're going back to the 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. And back to 10 and 22 on the bottom E string. I should really start saying low and high. It would make it a hell of a lot less confusing. Then back to 5 and 17 on the A string. Then when we go to the D string, we know that the string is already in D, which is why you play open and 12, because open string is the equivalent of 0. And you add 12 to 0, you get 12. So you have open and 12 on the D string. You get it. Y'all so smart. I have the smartest students in the world. You know what I'm talking about? The whole world. The whole world. Then back to 5 and 7, my bad, 5 and 17 on the A string, 5 and 17 on the A string, 5 and 17 on the E string, 5 and 17 on the A string. Then we get real mad rhythm. Then we get real mad with it because we don't know what to do with our emotions. I'm just kidding. I just figured nobody's watching, so I can be as weird as I want to be. Then I realized this thing gets replayed, so... Uh-oh. Internet meme, here we go. We're at 3 and 15 on the B string. Then we go from the B string to the G string, and then the G string we're at 7 and 19. Fret 7 and 19 on the G string. Then back to open and 12 on the D string. Y'all are so smart. Y'all are the smartest. Then back to 5 and 17. My bad. 5 and 17 on the A string. 5 and 17 on the A string. Then back to open it. Then back to, my bad. 10 and 22 on the E string. 10 and 22 on the E string. There we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the boring shit. The shit that we don't want to do, the shit that nobody wants to do. It's practicing chords. And because there is no substitute, in my opinion, again, I don't know this for sure. I'm going to watch a bunch of videos, and I watch people from time to time when I have time off, and I have little minutes here and there. I watch videos on the different artists to see if they have different ideas on what you should do to make chord studies more fun. And as far as I know, there's no substitute than just boneheaded repetition. There really isn't one. So we're going to start with the D diminished chords. The only salvation we have today is that the diminished chords and the augmented chords, at least with the D diminished and the D augmented chords, they're similar in shapes, especially when we get to the augmented inside chords, because the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and the bottom 4 string chords are identical in shape, with the exception of you have the pinky, you hold the pinky down, or you hold the pinky down for the bottom 4 string chords and the rhythm chords, and then you pick the pinky, the index finger up for the rhythm chords and the bottom 4 string chords. It's literally that simple, which is what we're doing. Why it's going to be so easy for us today. So we're starting with the D diminished. We're going to do D diminished, followed by the D augmented chords, and then we're going to go right into the D sharp, E flat diminished, followed by the D sharp augmented chords. And in between, we're obviously doing the melody chords, the inside chords, the rhythm chords, and then the bottom 4 string chords, and then moving on to the next style of chord. That's what we talking about. All right, so let's get right into the D diminished chord. That sounds a little something like this. These are outside chords. Let's see. No, that's not right now. Now let's go to the bottom 4 string, or the inside chords that sound a little something like this right here. let's go to the rhythm chords or the D diminished chords, which sound a little something like this right here, if I can find them correctly. Let's see, 2 and 3 right here on a 4, followed by 1. Yeah. Let's go to the bottom 4 string chords that sound a little something like this right here. These are my favorites because the chords are basically, a lot of them are really identical, and it's helpful like when you want to do other things in the day because it doesn't take you an hour and a half to get these done. So you shouldn't anyway. Nope, I'm bad. What's that one? No, oh, it's now we get to go to the D augmented chords, which are very simple and easy because they are practically identical. So let's get right to it, starting with these. Now the inside chords. Now this is the awesome part. This is where it gets basically identical. So we're going to play, normally the chord is played like this. So this is the inside chord. So it's like, it starts like this. The rhythm chord is, you just add the pinky finger. And then the bottom 4 string chords is you lift up your index finger. So instead of playing the, you play this. It's very simple, guys. So let's start right with the inside chords where you don't have the pinky on there. So we're right here. So you're right here. Is that where it is? Oh, my bad. We're starting at the 3rd fret. So it's not really here. It's right here. It's on the 3rd fret. So this is what it sounds like. Then you go to your 7th fret. And then with your 7th fret, then you go. Now we're going to do the rhythm chords. Again, you just add the pinky, you leave the index finger where it is, you just add the pinky. So it's Let's go to the bottom 4 string chords. This is where you lift up the index finger and you leave the pinky, okay? Identical. So it sounds like this. You just don't add this one. You take that off. So you don't play that at all. Just these 4 strings. I like how that sounds at it. See, that's why noodling around is good for you. Sometimes when you're working on stuff, because when you're noodling around, you find really cool and interesting ways to play stuff because your mind is free and open. But, you know, you have to know the rules of the game in order for you to break them, which is why it's important for us to learn these chords. So we're going right to the D sharp, E flat diminished chords, followed by the augmented chords. And then we finish for today with those. And then we can do the fun stuff like learning the licks of the week. Okay? So obviously, get a sip of this coffee. Delicious. You're going to have to excuse the sound. I have my windows open. And it's raining. It's raining, guys. Can't say hallelujah because it's not raining men. You get it. So smart. Let's go. This is what I was going to say. I figured this out earlier. So I looked this up online to make sure that this was correct. So apparently, let me see the notes. No, I don't have all the notes in here, I don't think. But the E flat diminished chord is identical to the C diminished chords. So D sharp, E flat. So those, and I want to say this is correct. So I'm going to read these notes out. So it's E flat, A, so I guess it's F, D sharp, E flat, A, C, or G, F sharp, G flat. Those apparently are identical. Like the chord shapes are identical, the sounds are identical. I looked that up just to make sure I wasn't crazy. The chords are identical for those, so that's great. 3. chords. Let's try to get these rhythm chords going, starting with the D. These are the D sharp, E flat diminished chords. Let's go. If I can get these correct, that would be awesome. Again, like all right, let's get right into these. We finished the rhythm chords. Let's get right into the bottom 4 string chords, ladies and gentlemen. We know this. We know this. I'm gonna call the diminished chords the Scooby-Doo chords. If you've ever listened to Scooby-Doo, like that progression, that is Scooby-Doo. If you've ever watched it, that's Scooby-Doo shit. If I've ever heard it. That's straight Scooby-Doo right there. That old school, not that new crap with the Simple Plan, I think, sang the song that. Anyway, the new version, not the old one, but the old version had this. Yoinks, zoinks. Yeah, I'm going to start calling those the Scooby-Doo chords because that's awesome. That sounds, I'm telling you, if you've listened to Scooby-Doo, right out of Scooby-Doo right there. That's Scooby-Doo, 100%. 100% of 100%. As a Key and Peele reference for those of you who watch Key and Peele. 100% of 100%. Let's get right into the D sharp, E flat augmented chords. We're almost done with this crap, guys, so we can get right into the fun stuff, the licks of the week and things of that nature. So let's power through. And these aren't that hard. So same shape. Let's go. I tried to do something cool. Didn't sound as cool as I thought it was going to sound. That's terrible. Let's see if we can get right into these bottom 4 string chords. This one's telling me to play this first one right here. I don't like that though. I think I'm just going to play it above because this is ridiculous. I think I'm just going to start playing the 2 of the 3. Start right here and do the inside chords from here. It was 4, my bad. let's go to the bottom 4 string chord, or the rhythm chords, my bad. Now let's go to the bottom 4 string chords. It sounds a little something like this. Same thing, guys. Finish with those chords. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yee, 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 yee. I just got to check something out real quick here. Okay. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We go, we go, we go, we go. Yeah, we good, we good. Yeah, we good. Let's get right into these things. I'm going to open these up. I'm going to put these right into the, give me this right here. Girl, give me that. Girl, give me that. Copy this and paste. This is Meloday's music. I'm posting this right into the section so that way you have it, so you can look at it for yourself. Again, I didn't go through and check out all the videos to play the correct one that we need for Meloday's music, obviously, because he posts all the time. This is the other one from Antonio Alfonso or Antonio Visario, his backing track, or not his backing track, his lick of the week that we're going to do. I'm going to play through that one twice. I have that one loaded right, y'all, and we can listen to that, so you guys can check it out. Again, it's in the chat section of the video if you want to check it out for yourself. I'm going to play through it twice personally, so that you can hear this on the channel. And even if you're checking out the replay section and you can't see the chat, or for whatever reason you can't see it or whatever, we're going to play through this right now, or as they said in Rush Hour 3, Mung Tao. Rush Hour 2? Rush Hour is normal? We know this. We're going to run through this. We're going through a new one tomorrow, so y'all better guess with it. No one's mad. All right, so this is. We can move it up. Let me see if I can move it up. Let me see if I can. Your boy can do it. Yeah. Yeah. Let's try it down one. So we were here. So. gonna get to the Mellow Days music shit. Yo. We're gonna get right to that. We're gonna put it at 70 beats per minute so we can play through this and try to play it correctly against the backtrack. Play it against the metronome at 70 beats per minute so we can really get into those chords. So really get into making sure that we have those chords correct. 70 beats per minute isn't fast. I think the song's played at around 80 or 85 beats per minute. So let's see if we can get after this. Let's go. We're gonna get right into the ABC Polyphia riff. I don't know why I turned off the metronome. That was so stupid. Oh my god. That's so dumb. I gotta use the metronome anyway. I feel silly. I feel silly as hell. We're gonna work on this riff because we got 10 more days, 11 more days before we gotta get this thing popping. I forgot to say, that's the thing I meant to say at the beginning, bro. I don't do song requests. I don't do it. It's not that I don't do it. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to turn this off real quick. I'm going to talk to you personally. My man, the only reason I don't do song requests is because the live stream is specifically geared towards us getting better as guitar players. It's not to say that not learning cover songs and doing song requests don't have that effect. And as of right now, I could bite my tongue later and I could, change my tune later. No music pun intended. The reason why I don't have it is because I meant to say that earlier. Can you do any song requests? I don't do song requests on this channel, at least for the live stream. For this point right now, guys, I don't do any song requests. I should point that out to you because this is all about practicing and us practicing as a collective. And the other part of my channel is about me creating really dope music. So I figure for other guitar players who want to get better at guitar, they join me on the live stream to work on stuff that sucks to do by yourself. And as of right now, I don't see the point in doing song requests as it relates to what I'm trying to build here. I love you for asking that comment because I forget to say that every single time. And it's not like, and I told myself before I got on a live stream, I should say something about this. And it slipped my mind. It started raining and then my brain got that ADD thing going on where I was thinking about like, how is the lighting outside is going to affect the lighting in the room because like there are clouds going over. It's a little rainy. It's a little not rainy. Like it's a weird day. Anyway, I don't do song requests, bro, on this channel. Right now, I should say that right now, I don't do song requests. That's not to say that in the future, I won't change my mind. I'm just saying as of right now that's not what this channel is about. Or that's not what the live stream portion of this channel is about. I am going to do cover songs. And I can actually, if you'd like, another thing I should say is I could take requests for cover songs that you would want to learn, like what you feel like you would really want to learn. And then I'm not saying I'll do it, but I will add it to a list of songs that I can make. And if I get a bunch of requests, then I will add that to the list of songs that I will immediately post for the cover songs that I'm doing. This right now, I'm doing the ABC Polyphia song, and the next one I'm doing is the Joe Satriani Midnight song. Let's get right to it, guys. taking the tempo down under, down under, to 100 beats per minute. I'm not toggling back to the main screen, so if I'm looking at 15 people watching the channel and I'm being a weirdo, my bad. Hey, yo, my bad, shawty. My bad. Let me finish up this coffee right, y'all. Now we're gonna work on the solo that you thought I was the police, okay? Okay. That's from an MGK song, by the way. You know, I'm just gonna write this in the channel real quick. Let me see. I'm not too. There we go. I had to get that done. Now we're gonna get to the solo. Coffee. Yeah. I'm gonna get right into, you know what? I'm gonna run through that again because I don't like how that ended. So. A lot better ending on that one than the last one. So let's turn off the metronome today, guys. Let's get right into the solo part, the backing track solo that you thought I was a police. If you're watching the channel, if you're still working with me, if you're still doing this stuff with me right now, I want to say thank you for joining me all through this part of the channel, through this, joining me all the way up to this point. We're going to work on this, and you get to sit here in your throne of judgment and judge me on this. It's my hope that you will take these backing tracks and you will make your own songs with them. And that way I get my chance to judge you too. And I can tell you what I think you're doing right, what I think you're doing wrong, things that I think can help you. And I hope you'll do the same for me. And the chords of the D major, A major, E minor, followed by G. I'd say that's probably around a 4. Based on my skill set, that could have gone better. Oh, please, let me turn this off before the commercials come. Oh, no. Run away, commercials. Get away from me, commercials. Let's finish up with this last one. Let's finish strong, guys. And by let's, I'm really having a conversation with myself because I haven't looked at the screen yet, and I believe I'm probably playing by myself at this point. But I'm thankful that you guys were able to join me today, even if it was just for a moment. I appreciate y'all for everything you guys do, just showing up on this channel, working hard, trying to get better. That motivates me to get better. So thank you for that. This one's the same thing, except we're starting with D. So right here, D. That's D. A and E minor and E. average, mediocre for me personally. But yeah, I got to keep working, got to keep pushing, got to keep fighting to get better every single day. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. That's all the time I'm going to have for today. I'm here every single day. I hope that you'll be here with me every single day. And I appreciate you commenting and liking on the videos. I appreciate you sharing it with your friends. I appreciate you helping me grow as a musician, as an artist. I can't thank you guys enough for that. And I hope that you'll continue to join me so that we can make this journey together so we can get better as guitar players together. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to go ahead and tell you I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel, and this is what I'm trying to build. For those of you who've not seen the channel before, I'm going to go over my spiel real quick. I don't know why I have a cough or itchy throat, like all of a sudden. Didn't bother me the whole time. Don't know what's going on. It's probably the rain. Blame the rain. Blame the weather. Excuse me. For those of you not joined the channel before, I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. This is my channel. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a live stream that allows people to come with me and practice with me every single day. I'm trying to create a channel where I create music every single day to push the limits on what I can do as a musician / singer-songwriter, guitar player, whatever, to create the best music I possibly can and to be able to bring people to the channel. That's what the channel is about. So the first two things involve the live stream. The live stream is about me practicing, you practicing, us practicing together, suggesting different influencers and different exercises that we can use to get better as a collective, to move from the intermediate to the advanced, from the advanced to the expert, and then finally from the expert to the virtuoso levels of guitar playing with the 1.5 to 2 hours we have every single day. Excuse me. The second thing that this channel is about, it's about using those skills in the practice session, which I didn't go over, but I'll say that real quick. The practice session will include warm-ups, chords, scale studies, chord studies, chord progressions, picking patterns, strumming patterns, different picking patterns like sweep picking, economy picking, alternate picking, chicken picking, things of that nature, finger picking, as well as cover songs and licks of the week, so we can use those to immediately implement into the second part, which is the improvisational section, where I will improv and you get to sit on your throne of judgment and judge how I'm getting better or getting worse every single week. So you can tell me and suggest different artists and influencers or different exercises so I can see the fretboard differently. It's my hope that at a certain point you will be able to create your own videos on your own channel of you working on your own improvisational stuff. You can send it to me. Send me the link, and that way I can watch it. We can discuss it on the channel, how you can get better at what my thoughts are, you getting better, what your thoughts are on me getting better, what we can do as a collective to get better at improvisational music, to do the third thing, which is what the whole channel is about. The whole channel is about me creating music in Logic Pro X. It's about me creating instrumentals. It's about me creating my own music. It's about me creating the dopest music I possibly can, using my understanding and the fundamentals of guitar playing, using my guitar as either the primary source of inspiration, which will be most of the cases, or the primary instrument I'm using on those tracks. If any of those things sound good to you, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. So what I'm trying to do is, obviously, I will be putting out music every single day, music on instrumentals or songs that I'm singing songwriting on, and that will make 100% of the stuff that I'm making will be stuff to help me grow as a producer and songwriter, just as a whole. Singer and obviously guitar player as well. So the last thing, second thing is the other parts will be me creating. The other 5% will be music I will be creating for other people, other artists, and other music that I will be creating for other people who are working on short films in the area, so musical scores. And the fourth thing is basically when people don't watch the channel sort of serves for me as a video log as to where I am, where I've been, and where I'm trying to go, so I can go back, see the comment section, or when people comment in real time, I can see the comments that they've made, and then I can make those changes and adjustments accordingly. And that's helpful to people who watch the channel. The second thing I ask people to do, which is the most annoying thing to ask people to do, is the donating to the channel. I ask people to donate to the channel using my Ko-fi account. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. You can donate as little as €1 to the channel. If you find any of the stuff that I'm doing helpful, funny, useful, in any way, shape, or form, donate to the channel. Donate €1 to the channel. That's all it's going to be to cost you. And it's very helpful because that's the money I need to put away in case something should break. Or I need to purchase a new product. Last year we had an issue where I had internet access down. I spent $150 extra to use my phone as a hotspot so that I could play, and I was able to do that. Luckily, I had my phone, so that's great. So yeah, donate $1 or more to the channel if you'd like to. It's ko-fi.com/Muzzy McGee. Again, the link is available in the description of every single video. And finally, the second part is if you're into cryptocurrency or you would like to get involved on the platform, I have 4 different platforms, centralized cryptocurrency exchange platforms you can choose from. You can use my referral links to sign up, and it does help out with the channel. And I'll go over that briefly, how it helps out. When you purchase crypto, when you sign up for these websites and use my referral links, they're a refer a friend program, which is the same thing that they do with banks. When you purchase cryptocurrency at 50 bucks or more on any of these websites, they will offer you perks and benefits that they would not normally offer you if you signed up by yourself. Whatever they offer you, they will in turn offer me. And as I'm using 15 to 20% of my total gains to reinvest back into the platform, that is how it helps out with the channel. So if you want to help out using purchasing your own cryptocurrency, again, it's not you spending money out of your own pocket. It's just you purchasing cryptocurrency, and the perks that they offer you, whatever the perks they offer you, they will offer me as I'm the referring client. So again, this isn't a financial channel. I'm not a financial analyst. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not telling you what you should and shouldn't do with your money, nor would I. But if you want to get involved, that's how it helps out with the channel that way. The last thing is really the easiest way to help me out with the channel is just by subscribing to me across all platforms. This week, I will be adding Discord and Reddit to the list of sites that you can see me on. Whether I'm active on those sites might be a little different. I'm not very active on Reddit. I'm not even active on TikTok or Twitch, really, for right now. I will be active on those sites because obviously on TikTok and Twitch, I will be adding those to my the live streams. I will be live streaming on all those sites as well so that I can get better as every single day as I try to. So I ask people if you would like to check me out on those channels, just subscribe to me across all platforms because that's the easiest way to help me grow my channel on YouTube. Help me grow those other platforms will inevitably help me grow my YouTube channel. Help me grow my YouTube channel will inevitably help me grow those other platforms. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot thank you enough for your help this evening. Thank you. I can't thank you enough for being here, commenting, for talking to me, for playing along with me so we can make this channel the best channel we possibly can make, not just for the live stream, but for the stuff that I also will be putting up. You will see starting tomorrow me putting up instrumentals and songs that I've completed myself. I'm starting the 100-day sprint tomorrow. No questions asked. 100-day sprint is going to be 100 days of me putting up music and posting constantly. So if you want to be a part of that, a lot of the stuff I'm going to tell you right now is not going to be good. But that's a part of it. That's a part of the process. A part of getting better is to be terrible for a moment. And part of me doing this is also showing you that what it takes to get to that next level and me just embarrassing myself as a general rule of thumb on the internet. Awesome. So you don't have to. So congratulations for that. So I want to say thank you for joining me today. I hope that you'll join me every single day. At least watch the stuff, comment on what you like, tell me what you don't like. Give me feedback if you have the time to do so. But like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I go by the name of Muzzy McGee. I'm going to continue to build this channel brick by brick, but I can't do it without your help. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Bye. Bye you out by the bye you out by the bye.